COOLIE is a movie that is 100% Lokesh Kanakaraj, 100% Rajinikanth.
Title sponsors Mritu Towels from Ramraj, Super Soft, Super Absorbent. We Care Hair and Skin Clinic, one-stop solution for hair and skin problems. Grand Royal Tools, We Make Sweet Memories. Poppy Mattress, mattress for everyone presents Galatta COOLIE celebrations. Supported by Joy Alucas, world's favorite jeweler. Presta Women's Wear, Anikilum Besta, Presta Innova's Leggings and Nighties. SNS, redesigning common minds and business towards excellence. Jayachandran, குறைந்த விலை நிறைந்த தரம் தங்கள் தேவைகள் அனைத்தும் ஒரே இடத்தில் ஜெயச்சந்திரன். பவர்ட் பை ஏஸ் ப்ரோ. டாடா நம்ப முடியாத விலையில் நம்பகமான டாடாவின் ஏஸ் ப்ரோ. இப்பொழுது லாபம் ஒவ்வொரு நாளும். டார்லிங் மொபைல் உலகின் சூப்பர் ஸ்டார். இண்டிகாஸ் பெயிண்ட்ஸ், போட்டோ ஃபார் யுவர் எக்ஸ்டீரியர்ஸ். மேக்ஸர் இன்டர்நேஷனல் கொரியர் அண்ட் கார்கோ. தொலைவில் இருந்தாலும் தொடர்பில் இருப்போம். சக்தி மசாலா, சமையல் பிடிக்கும்னா சக்தி மசாலாவும் பிடிக்கும். ஸ்பெஷல் பார்ட்னர் கேஜிபி பிரியாணி. சம்மர் டேஸ்ட், சூப்பர் டேஸ்ட். இது குடும்பங்கள் கொண்டாடும் பிரியாணி. காரைக்குடி கார்டன் பிரியாணி இப்பொழுது சென்னையிலும்.
Hello and welcome to Galatta Plus. In this video review episode, we're going to be talking about Lokesh Kanakaraj's COOLIE, starring Rajinikanth, of course. This is the perfect 50th anniversary present from the director to his star. Rajinikanth gets to play a dignified character in an action drama that mostly hits the right notes. This is a star movie that respects the star and does not resort to pandering. The rest of this review may contain spoilers, so watch at your own discretion. 50 years ago, almost exactly to this date, one of India's biggest star actors made his movie debut. I refer to Rajinikanth, of course, and now as a golden anniversary gift, Lokesh Kanakaraj has given the superstar a film named COOLIE. When Shiva, Rajinikanth's last A-rated movie was released, a review in a Tamil magazine sighed and said this: "How long will they keep a tiger like Rajinikanth in a small cage?" They meant that the actor was being used by mainstream cinema for just a bunch of star mannerisms. When I interviewed Nagarjuna a little while ago, even he smiled and said, "COOLIE is all whistle, whistle, whistle." That was the complaint in the Tamil magazine. Everyone is using Rajinikanth as a whistle-producing audience magnet, and that may be fine for business, but what about the actor's ability to act? Who's going to use that? Of course, a few films here and there have used Rajinikanth as an actor, but in the modern era, Lokesh has done something wonderful. He has not only made a movie that uses Rajinikanth, he has also made a movie that deserves Rajinikanth. He has given the superstar something that has been lacking in a long while: dignity. Even in the fantastic homage to the cigarette bits Rajinikanth was so famous for, It Comes at the End, that is done like a cool mass moment between a bunch of stars and not like a circus act with swish swoosh music. I don't know how COOLIE will appeal to those who just want those swish swoosh mass moments, but for those of us who have longed to see Rajinikanth in a properly packaged mainstream movie that is more masala than mass, this is it. Except for a super scene that introduces the Rajinikanth character named Divo, Lokesh does not go overboard on the elevation scenes. There are major whistle, whistle, whistle moments, sure, especially towards the end, but there is no pandering. There are no random punch dialogues. There is no audience fear in the storytelling. The scenes and situations are allowed to breathe. Even that unnecessary Monica song doesn't feel all that unnecessary because it goes so well with the flow. The signature scene for me is the way Lokesh stages his signature flashback, which here tells Deva's story. It looks like a self-tribute because it is a single shot narration, like the Karthi character's flashback narration in Kaidi. And how beautifully Rajinikanth holds the frame, which is a little bigger than a close-up. There is a calmness to his acting. The words are measured. There is no needless emotion. We really have not seen this side of Rajinikanth in a long time. It is a performance that is perfectly in sync with the movie. It has dignity. As the lines of a song go, he has the looks of a mobster, he has the swag of a rock star, all that, true, true, true. But he also gets the meat that an actor needs to sink his teeth into in order to deliver a warm and starry and utterly convincing performance. As usual, Lokesh plunges us right into the story with the narrator giving us information about a smuggling syndicate. But like in all his films, the crime angle is a kind of MacGuffin. You could replace the smuggling with any other crime and it would not make much of a difference. It is a flashy distraction while the story is really about the action and the drama that happens around it. The first half plays out like Vikram, someone dies and Deva begins to investigate the reason behind this death. Shruti Hassan plays Preeti, who helps the hero. She nails a big dramatic scenes, though for a lot of the time she is merely a damsel in distress. I wish she had been given a bigger emotional arc. But again, this does not damage the screenplay driven along by Philomen Raj's silken editing. The film moves like a dream. As a story, there isn't much. There is our hero against a bunch of villains. We get Sobin Shahir, and above him we get Nagarjuna, and above him we get Amir Khan. I felt Nagarjuna was a tad underused, but Sobin is brilliant in a role filled with twists and an out of nowhere accomplice. And I completely did not expect the tonality of the scene with Amir. This is all we ask for really in a big star movie. We know they cannot reinvent the wheel. We just want to be engaged. We just want the surprises to keep coming, and COOLIE has that in ample supply. This is a terrific example of a generic story being elevated by a strong screenplay, even if some scenes feel rushed. As an example, let me give you a series of reveals involving the Satyaraj character. At first, we just get the phrase powerhouse. After the interval, we get the full context leading up to that phrase being uttered. And at the end, again, we get the throwback. The Lokeshisms are still there. For instance, we get a hierarchy among the various villains, we get the retro songs, we get the fun throwbacks like a reference to the old director duo Robert Rajashekar, we get an emotional blackmail angle, we get a lot of cool bloodletting. Lokesh even turns the Agent Tina bit from Vikram on its head with a surprise I did not see coming. We get the frames with the eyes. This is a director who likes to use the eyes of his stars. Think of Vijay's introduction in Leo, where we just see his eyes in the rear view mirror of his car. Or think of Fahad Fasil's introduction in Vikram, where again we just see the actor's eyes at first. Here, in a profile shot of Rajinikanth, we see the actor's eyes filled with tears that do not flow. It is a terrific frame, it is a terrific star moment, it is a terrific acting moment. Cinematographer Girish Gangadharan saturates the frames with rich colors like in Vikram. The de-aging scenes are done very well. The way Lokesh uses the other stars, especially Upendra, has that same quality, dignity. There is a scene where the characters played by Upendra, Rajinikanth and Shruti hear an explosion. The woman ducks and she closes her ears, but the men keep walking as though it is just another day at work. This is pure mass, of course, but it is done with dignity. None of this is terribly path-breaking, but the clean writing and making, the consistent tone and treatment, Anirudh's pulsating heartbeat of a soundtrack, and the way Rajinikanth has been allowed to play a character appropriate to his age, all of this make COOLIE a very satisfying big screen watch. But what about those who want only whistle, whistle, whistle? I don't know about that, but COOLIE is a movie that is 100% Lokesh Kanakaraj, 100% Rajinikanth. That's it about COOLIE. If you like this video review, do subscribe to Galatta Plus and see you soon at the movies.
Title sponsors Mritu Towels from Ramraj, super soft, super absorbent. We Care Hair and Skin Clinic, one-stop solution for hair and skin problems. Grand Royal Tools, we make sweet memories. Poppy mattress, mattress for everyone presents Galatta COOLIE celebrations. Supported by Joy Alucas, world's favorite jeweler. Presta women's wear, Anaithilum Besta, Presta innerwears, leggings and nighties. SNS, redesigning common minds and business towards excellence. Jayachandran, குறைந்த விலை நிறைந்த தரம், தங்கள் தேவைகள் அனைத்தும் ஒரே இடத்தில். ஜெயச்சந்திரன், powered by Ace Pro. டாடா, நம்ப முடியாத விலையில் நம்பகமான டாடாவின் Ace Pro. இப்பொழுது லாபம் ஒவ்வொரு நாளும். டார்லிங், மொபைல் உலகின் சூப்பர் ஸ்டார். Indiga's Paints, photo for your exteriors. Maxer, international courier and cargo. தொலைவில் இருந்தாலும் தொடர்பில் இருப்போம். சக்தி மசாலா, சமையல் பிடிக்கும்னா சக்தி மசாலாவும் பிடிக்கும். ஸ்பெஷல் பார்ட்னர் KGB பிரியாணி, சம்மர் டேஸ்ட், சூப்பர் டேஸ்ட். இது குடும்பங்கள் கொண்டாடும் பிரியாணி. காரைக்குடி கார்டன் பிரியாணி இப்பொழுது சென்னையிலும்.